I'm Jane Seward, a literacy consultant with ESDAC, and I'm here with Michelle Rivas. Together, we have created decks of cards for literacy workstations or for teacher-led groups with small groups of students. This particular deck is titled 4 Square Pairs. It addresses the phonological task of rhyming that we know good readers possess and many struggling readers lack. So we're going to show you how this deck works. When you unwrap it, the first thing you're going to notice, common to all decks, is the title card that gives you the link to this particular deck and a link to all of the task sheets for all decks that have been created to date. Then you'll notice that the remaining deck is made up of cards that have green frames. Those cards contain the pictures that we'll know as the target words to create our pairs that go with each rhyming set. So Michelle, if you'll tell them exactly what's on these cards.
Bug, kick, pot, flag, bell, cap, ship, and cat.
Okay, so these are our target words once again. And I'm just going to use the picture card bug and demonstrate a grab and punch routine that as a teacher I can use to actually teach a group of students to rhyme. And in this particular case, it's going to be used as we play the role of the two students. It's going to be used to confirm or disprove that a rhyming pair actually rhymes or it does not. So in the word bug, the onset is B, and we're going to grab on that sound, B. We're going to punch on the rhyme part of the word ugh. Okay, so it looks like this, B, ugh. All right, so remember that, and we'll relate that in just a moment to how the two students will use it. So Michelle, here's our first target word, and in the bag, of course, that the teacher has selected a group of cards for this particular station, and just note, teachers, that we're not going to use all of the cards. There's about 40 cards or so in this deck, and of course that would be overwhelming to any student to use that many. So we've created 2 sets to use today, plus about 3 words that don't belong to make the task a little bit more challenging. So Michelle, I'm going to start, and our target word is bug, and I'm going to tell you that my first choice is the picture that represents the word tug, all right? And you say to me,
prove it.
All right, so I'm gonna grab and punch bug, b-ug. I'm gonna grab and punch tug, t-ug, all right? If the punchers are the same, we say the words rhyme, and they were. Ugh, ugh, the words rhyme. So I'm good on that one. You choose one.
I picked the card chick.
Okay, so it's your job to grab and punch and prove it.
B-ug, ch-ick. They
Punchers
are not the same.
So the words don't rhyme. All right, so I'm going to go with the picture that represents hug. B-ug, h-ug. Punchers are the same. Okay, the words rhyme. All right, your turn.
Jug.
Prove it.
B-ug, j-ug.
Okay, the words rhyme. And let me check, I think we have one more, and it is rug. B-ug, r-ug. Punchers are the same. We say the words rhyme. We happen to have an accountability sheet that we know comes with each one, and we simply are going to record. Now, we've done that in advance, all right, so that we didn't have to take time to do that here, but we simply record the 4 numbers represented on those cards because the teacher's going to want to do a little follow-up with probably us a little bit later on at some point during this group of stations. So we've taken care of our accountability. So those are good. Let's lay those aside. The other card that was in our bag, all right, that the teacher created today was the word kick. And we know, of course, that there's going to be 4 cards. Now, we don't need to demonstrate that, but we know that there is brick,
chick,
lick, and
Sick.
And of course, the students would have been doing the prove it the same as we did last time. Now, we want to reiterate that there were 3 cards here that didn't belong to create that challenge for kids to not just have 4 that were left and make that task entirely too easy for them.
Yes.
So that's up to the teacher, you know, put in 2, 3, 4 cards, whatever, that don't belong to create that for students. So again, we have a deck called 4 Square Pairs.
You can find these cards at essdk.me/lit learn.